What's going on, 2K fans? Welcome back to another episode of the Phoenix Suns My League. After in episode 1, we took a win at home against Kobe's Lakers. Now we've got to take on Randolph and Gasol's Grizzlies at US Airways Center. Grizzlies starting 5 is Bino Udrih, Courtney Lee, Tony Allen, Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol. That's from the 1 to the 5. And in the same order for the Suns being Eric Bledsoe, Goran Dragic, PJ Tucker, Markieff Morris, and Miles Plumlee. And now that we're about ready for tip-off, I wanted to talk about something a little bit before I started getting into the casual play-by-play that I do for this series, and that is why I don't enjoy the NBA as nearly as much as I enjoy the NHL, the MLB, and the NFL, let's say. And that is because it's kind of a similar issue that I have with the NFL, even though the NFL's way to a lesser degree of it is with the NBA, in my opinion. And that is, I'm a huge baseball guy, a huge hockey guy, and I just can't wrap my head around the fact that it almost seems like the NBA is, they don't care about, like, the teams. I'm talking about the teams, how they build their teams. They don't care about team chemistry. They don't care about building, like, a core team. They just, oh, this superstar is in the market, let's just offer him a contract. No one has any loyalty. It's almost like no one cares about chemistry. They just feel like building a top-heavy lineup of these superstar guys, and no one really cares about chemistry or getting a team that's actually, I don't know, someone that the fans are used to. I mean, me personally, if I was a fan of a team, I wouldn't be able to be a fan of a team for long if I became fans of all their players and the longest any of the players stay on the team is like 2 years. That just doesn't happen in any other sport. I mean, yeah, you're going to see guys get traded away, but people don't literally, like, you don't see superstars sign 2 to 3 year contracts in the prime of their careers and then leave after 2 years. It just doesn't make sense to me, and I can't wrap my head around that fact. But if you guys have any reasoning or anything for why that happens, then just let me know in the comments down below as Gerald Green hits a 3 to end the first quarter as we are up 31-18 at the end of 1. Now that I didn't do a bit of play-by-play for the entire first quarter, but second quarter we're going to change that. We're up 31-22. Here a little bit into the second as we hit Goran Dragic in the corner for a 3. He knocks it down. We're up 36-24. So the Grizzlies take over. It's a 3 ball from Courtney Lee. He misses. Gerald Green takes it, goes in transition, gets it down to Dragic as he lays it up. And he gets the easy layup to go. It's 38-24. So after 4 points from the Grizzlies, we get the ball back again. And Dragic with a step-back jumper right in, I believe that was Tony Allen's face. So we've got the lead, and really this game just went is they would make a 2, they would maybe make 2 2s or something. Most of the time it was just they would make a 2, we'd go back down the other way, and we'd hit a 3 right in their face, or we would make them miss a shot, and we go down and just hit a 2, and it just kind of piled on as they couldn't really catch up. They just couldn't, because we just got a huge lead, and they couldn't catch up for like the first 2 quarters. As you can see there, Vince Carter takes it to the rim. Like I said, they would hit a 2, and then we'd find Gerald Green for 3, and their 2 is completely eliminated because we just took an even bigger lead on them. So heading into halftime, we were up 57-42, so quite a big lead at halftime, shooting 61% from the field, 10 of 16 from 3-point, 17 assists, 17 rebounds, and that's quite a lot of 3-point shots. I know it's extremely unrealistic to be taking that many 3-point shots, but I don't know, I'm still kind of learning how to play the game pretty much. So as you can see there, Dragic was the points leader, Gasol was the rebounds leader with 7, and Bledsoe the assist leader with 4. And now we're going to head into the third quarter as the Grizzlies are going to feed it down low to Marc Gasol. He's going to miss. We're going to take it in transition with Dragic, who gives it down to PJ Tucker. He lays it in on the layup. We're up 59-42. So the Grizzlies take over. They feed it down low to Zach Randolph. He misses, and then we go the other way, and we pass it around. We pass it back to Bledsoe, who's wide open, and he nails the 3. Perfect release, and we just take an even bigger lead, 62-42. After a few Grizzlies misses, we get the ball once again. Dragic hits the wide open 3, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm probably going to bump up the difficulty for future episodes in this series because it's just, I'm not going to not take threes, like these ridiculous amounts of threes, if they're just going to leave me wide open every time. So here, Dragic finds Plumlee with the slam, one-handed big man slam. Miles Plumlee from the Duke Blue Devils, and here, running a play for Dragic, just short of the three-pointer, long 2, knocks it down, and we're up 69-47. Now Grizzlies with the ball. Bina Udry, I believe is how you pronounce it, gives it to Courtney Lee for 3, and he nails it. And he finally gets something to go for the Grizzlies. So here, Courtney Lee passes to Zach Randolph, and that pretty much sums up how the game went for them the first 3 quarters. Because, I mean, how was that not a foul? If someone can explain to me how that wasn't a foul, please explain it to me. And then you see shot clock's running out, so we just run to the three-point line with Dragic, knock down the 3. And at the end of 3 quarters, we're up 78-62, so it was quite a big lead at the end of 3. And then it didn't really change much in the 4th as we're just passing the ball around. Gerald Green goes to the rim with the slam! He misses. Just kind of went up and wasn't, I don't know, his arm reach wasn't long enough to slam it down. Then they give it to Gasol down low, who hits the turnaround fadeaway right in, I believe it was Plumlee's face. But then we go right down. Thomas finds Marcus Morris in the corner for a 3, and we take an 81-68 lead. And then we find, I believe that's Ty Warren is his name. I know he's a rookie. I'm not sure what his first name is. Correct me in the comments on what his first name is. I believe it's Ty Warren. And then Vince Carter knocks down a 3. Makes it an even shorter game, but then we come right back and hit a 3 right in their... No, we missed that one. Wasn't aware of that. And then they go in transition, give it to Vince Carter! It's Vincetti. It's like throwback Vince Carter. He probably would have got higher back in the mid-2000s, but nonetheless, he did hit it. And then we go down. Gerald Green gives our fans a reason to cheer. He slams it down right over the head of Gasol, I believe that was. It was some big white guy, all I know. It was some big white guy. So they go back down, knock down the layup, and all of a sudden it's a 7-point game. And here we got Gerald Green giving it down to Plumlee, who tries to slam, but he loses control of the ball. Grizzlies go back the other way, give it down to Gasol, who fakes pass and goes up with a one-handed left-hand layup. Knocks it down. It's an 88-83 ball game. We have the ball now with 5 minutes left. Feed it down to Plumlee down low, who loses control of the ball. Grizzlies go the other way with Vince Carter. He stops right under the rim, heads up to the free throw line with the fadeaway jumper, and he makes it an 88-85 game. Now we have the ball. Isaiah Thomas in at point guard, gives it down low to Plumlee with the one-handed slam as he's fouled. We have a 5-point lead. He can knock down a and one, but he misses it. So the Grizzlies get the rebound with Gasol. They go the other way. Udry with the crossover, passes out the 3 for Gasol, and he misses the 3. We get the rebound. PJ Tucker runs it in transition. Wide open Dragic in the corner, knocks down the 3, makes it 93 points for us. Later on in the quarter, less than a minute left, we're running a play here for Dragic, and then he takes it to the rim, wide open lane, left-hand layup, and we've got 101 points on the night. And then, with 30 seconds left, we find PJ Tucker for the slam. It's 103-94, and that would pretty much just wrap it up for this game. That was the nail in their coffin. The Suns come away with the win, 104-97, as the Grizzlies drop to 3-2 on the season, and the Suns improved to 4-1. Like I said, I'm going to be improved in upping the difficulty after this game. As here we get the stats, Goran Dragic, 32 minutes, 30 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists is our leading scorer. Bledsoe had 16 points and 7 assists. Gerald Green had 15 minutes and 13 points off the bench. PJ Tucker had a decent game once again, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. And Miles Plumlee had himself a double-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds, as the starting center with 31 minutes on the day. For episode 3 of the Suns My League, we'll be playing an away game as we have not gotten the away yet in this series, and dying to wear those purple jerseys. So, I'll see you guys next time for next episode, episode 3 of the Suns My League. I've been your host, JerseyBorn, and I'm saying goodbye.
Yeah.